So we're going to do vocabulary, MCQs, grammar, cloze, and oral reading aloud. And oral reading, we're going to have 2 sections. Okay, I'm going to give you some tips about oral reading, and then we'll have a little bit of practice. Okay, how we're going to do the practice? Well, okay, we will see in a while. So here we are, vocabulary, MCQs. Right? So the first answer, what is the answer to the first one? Our class was what? And started shouting and screaming when we won the interclass chess competition. Our class was, wow. Many of you know these words. Huh? They're not easy words. Flattered, bemused, euphoric, jovial. Good. So Brian, Ian, Gallon, Yashika, Tommy, thank you. Atish, you're not really new, right? You've been here before, I think. I seem to remember your name, right? Anyway, yeah, thanks, Atish, Niall, Brian. Any more? There's only half number of you, Brian. Any more? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's it. The answer is bemused. Oh. Right. Is that it? Anybody has any questions? Anybody has any questions? Yep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, okay, you are awesome. Okay. So it looks like you have been checking, Tommy, the portal. How come nobody else mentioned or protested? Nobody protested. It's not bemused. Come on, guys. Right, it's euphoric. Euphoric is the answer, not bemused. The clues are in started shouting and screaming. Okay, when you're bemused, in a way you are like a little bit confused, right? Confused and embarrassed in a way. Flattered, you're flattered means you feel proud at praise. Okay, proud at a praise. Somebody praise you. Jovial means you are very joyful. Okay. Okay, Andrea is in. Andre, yes. Hello, Andre. Oh, Keith is coming in also. Right. Oh, so many of you today. It makes 18. Okay, welcome back, Andre and Keith. So we're just looking at question number 1. Huh? Now let's go on to, okay, what's euphoric then? Euphoric means you are extremely happy. So jovial is a jovial. They're very jovial. Okay, actually jovial is not joyful. Jovial is more like a trait, a characteristic, prone to or cheerful, prone to cheerfulness. They're very jovial, very cheerful. Maybe, right? So extremely happy, that's euphoric. You are so happy that you will actually burst out, right? Burst of happiness. It's a kind of like a burst of happiness in euphoria. Okay, euphoric. So the noun is euphoria. Okay, so this is the adjective. Any questions? Right, let's go on to number 2. What is number 2? Football team were so Atish, you need just to write the letter. You don't have to write the whole word, okay? But Ed would do also. Yes, Brian, Yashika, Niall, Ian, and Atish. There's 5, right? And Gallant. 6 of you. That's all? Only 6, 5, 4, 3. Glenn, yes, thank you. 2, 1. And the answer is devastated, of course. And all of you got it right, those who responded. Okay, devastated, it means like you felt completely completely defeated or destroyed, right? Devastated, completely defeated or destroyed. Devastated, well, you felt devastated. Devastated can be also be used, let's say, for example, to describe places, right? So you see that when you say that the forest was devastated, that means the forest was completely destroyed. Okay, there was devastation everywhere because of the war, right? Or because of the missiles. The missile landed and caused devastation in the city, caused destruction, great destruction. Okay, bereaved, of course, bereaved is also a negative feeling. But bereaved is negative, sad, because of loss of a close one, of a close person, a close friend, close family member, okay, a loved one, okay, a loved one, someone whom you love a lot, someone you are very close to. That's bereaved. Okay. Can you be bereaved when your pet, you lose a pet, an animal? Yeah, you can as well. You have very close attachment to that. So, can you be bereaved because you your bicycle was stolen? Oh, what do you think, guys? Do you think you can be bereaved when the bicycle is stolen? Yeah. Some say yes, some say no. Well, it depends, right? Depends on how close you are to the bicycle. If you treat the bicycle like a close friend, oh yes, then you can say it's bereaved. But normally you don't. Normally you don't. So when you use bereaved in the loss of an article, an artifact, or a thing, then it is used in the figurative sense. You understand what I mean? Figurative, that means it is not the actual direct. It is used in as a figure of speech, okay, as an image, as a kind of a matter of expression. Yes, that's right, Brian. When you lose a person, means that person might died or passed away. Debilitated, it means it's extremely weakened. They're weakened, right? Debilitated. And isolated, of course, means lonely or alone. Okay. Any questions for number 2? No? Then number 3. Let's go. She did not sit down, looked at him with a what kind of a sneer, waiting for the valet to go. A few different answers. Right, thanks, Brian, Niall, Tommy, Yashika, Atish, Glenn, Ian, Tong Yi, eight of you, half. What happened to the others? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brian says maybe it was a normal sneer thought. Oh, if it's a normal sneer, you don't mention it at all. You just say you looked at him with a sneer. You don't say a normal sneer, right? So the answer actually is contemptuous, not defiance. Why is it not defiance? Why is it not defiance? She did not sit down, but looked at him. So you did not sit down, but you looked. So you're like looked with a defiant sneer. So a sneer usually is when you don't respect someone. Sneer, right? Okay, so contemptuous. You look down on the person. You disrespect the person, right? You look at him with contempt, with despite. Okay, you despise the person. Okay, so something like spiteful, contemptuous, spiteful. Okay, without respect. Right. Is defiance spiteful? Defiance has this sense of rebelliousness, right? Rebellious. Okay, you don't want to obey. You're very disobedient and you're rebellious. So defiant usually means your attitude is towards somebody who is your superior, so-called superior. Okay. That's either superior or somebody who is stronger than you, better than you in some way, right? Despondent is extremely sad. Okay, and conscious, of course, is to be aware, right? Aware. So contemptuous, spiteful, without respect, right? So looked at him, and I suppose valet and him, right, are the same. I would rather put a valet in front, but looked at the valet with a sneer, waiting for him to go, right? So as you know, a valet is somebody who serves some kind of, provides some kind of service for people. Okay, like to drive a car. That when people come in, you know, they don't want to park the car. They don't want the hassle of looking for a car park space. So they drive right up to the front of, let's say, a restaurant or something, or a hotel. And then you have a person come in to drive the car into the parking lot for the customer. Okay, that's a valet. Next one. What about this, number 4? Mark was absolutely what? When he found out that Peter had lied to him for years. Right, not bad. Brian, Glenn, Galen, Yashika, and Ian, thank you. Oh, somebody has gone out. Who's gone out? Is somebody jump ship? Okay, anyway. Tommy, Nabil, Atish,